Hi guys, I wanted to talk to you today about some of the content we're filming for you at RobbieCalvoGuitar.com. I'm going to give you a free lesson based on a course that we've just put together for you using the minor pentatonic scales to use as improvisational tools in a modal sense. So we're using minor pentatonics modally, if you like. And it's a great way of actually spicing up your playing without learning new shapes and exercises from the full 3-note per string modal scale shapes. And of course we're going to be showing you those things too, but this gives you some tools that you can use modally with scale shapes that you may already know. So let me give you some information then that you can get on your guitars straight away. We're going to be working in the key of C today. Let's identify the 7 chords that are derived from the C major scale. Now the notes in the scale are C, D, E, F, G, A, B and C. 7-note scale. Now the first chord that is built from the root of the C chord, the C note, sorry, is a C major 7 chord. The second chord is a D minor 7 chord. The 3 chord based off the third note E is going to be an E minor 7 chord. F is going to be an F major 7 chord. The G, the 5, is going to be a G7 chord. A is going to build an A minor 7 chord. And the B is going to build you a B minor 7 flat 5 chord. So they're the 7 chords that are found in the key of C major when you harmonize the notes from the scale. Now does that mean that we can't use pentatonics? We have to use 7-note scales? No, we can actually use minor pentatonic scales and major pentatonic scales to outline those chords, and especially if they're going to be modal progressions and have different tonal centers other than that of the one, if you like. So if the chord progression you're playing over is derived from the key of C but doesn't resolve to C, it has a different tonal center. And let's say, for example, your chord progression resolves to the 6th chord, the A minor 7 chord. Then you'll be playing an Aeolian type progression, and you want to target tones of A minor 7, the 6th chord, when you're improvising. Well, how do we do that? Okay, well, I'm going to show you how you do that over the 6, the 2, and the 3. So we're going to be working with minors predominantly in this free lesson for you. Okay. A minor is 6, D minor is 2, E minor is 3. Let's start with the 6th chord. We're going to do all of this in position at the 5th fret with familiar patterns to you, hopefully. And if they're not familiar to you, watch my fingers, my picking and everything else, and then you'll get these patterns under your fingers too. Here's an A minor 7 chord at the 5th position, okay? Now, we're not going to go into the physics of the chord. We haven't got time in this lesson plan, but we've given you every piece of information you need in our course. So when we go live, we really want you to go and check that out. It's going to be exciting stuff for you. Okay, so A minor 7, we can apply an A minor pentatonic scale to that chord. Okay, now that makes a lot of obvious sense. Okay, and those notes from that minor pentatonic scale also make up the C major pentatonic scale. So it makes perfect sense that it could work from our C major scale derived chords. Okay, let's just quickly play 1 octave of that scale. Okay, so it's a great scale to improvise modally over that A minor 7 chord. And of course, qualify that as a C major scale too, C major pentatonic. So I just played from C to C out of that scale. And you can hear that over the chord. Okay, now, if we were playing over the 2 chord and our chord progression resolved to the 2 chord, the D minor, we would have a tonal center of the 2, the D minor, and we'd want to resolve the tones from our C major scale or another scale to the chord tones of that chord. Okay, so that would be a Dorian approach. Well, we're going to use D minor pentatonic in position at the 5th fret over that chord. Here's the scale shape, and this may or may not be familiar to you, but follow what I'm doing. Here we go, 3, 4. Okay, and that's all in position, okay? So you want to make up licks and resolve to that D minor chord from your D minor pentatonic. you can hear that works beautifully. Okay, the 3 chord in our key of C is going to be E minor 7. And that would give you a Phrygian flavour if you resolved your chord progressions and your tonal centre then became that of the 3 chord, the E minor 7 chord. Well, how do we play a pentatonic scale shape in position at the 5th fret over our E minor? Well, it would be like this. Okay, you can hear that, guys. So that's E minor pentatonic, and that would be a great scale to play over resolutions to the chord of E minor, and obviously chord progressions that resolve there too. So a tonal center of the 3 chord, Phrygian, okay? So that's just giving you some ideas that we're going to be showing you more in depth when we launch RobbieCalvoGuitar.com. Hopefully that was some good information to you. Learn these fingerings for the chords, play those scales over those chords in position, and then when we're going to get really in depth when we launch. Have fun till then, guys, and I'll see you soon.